The Labour Party is reportedly considering raising taxes on savings and investments if it wins the next election. Sir Keir Starmer, the leader of the opposition, is understood to be exploring increasing capital gains tax substantially if he gets the keys to number 10 Downing Street. According to The Telegraph, reform of this levy would reportedly come on top of other tax rates, such as reversing the abolishment of the pension lifetime allowance and scrapping tax breaks for private schools. Angela Rayner, Labour's deputy leader, suggested a tax rise would be a possibility while criticizing Prime Minister Rishi Sunak for paying a lower rate of tax than most working Britons. Specifically, a rumored hike to capital gains tax is on the table to match the rate of income tax, according to reports. On Twitter, Ms. Rayner said, Rishi Sunak's much-delayed return reveals a Tory tax system where the PM pays a far lower tax rate than working people, who face the highest tax burden in 70 years. His latest handout to the richest 1% shows you exactly who he puts first. This followed Mr. Sunak publishing 3 years' worth of tax returns earlier this week, after criticism of his finances during his failed leadership campaign for the Tory leadership against Liz Truss. Mr. Sunak was found to have paid £432,493 in tax during the 2021-22 tax, with the majority being paid on his capital gains earnings. Tax Justice UK reported that the Prime Minister paid the equivalent of a 22% tax rate, which is around the same as the average nurse. Over 300,000 taxpayers pay capital gains tax, and the levy raised $15 billion last year, according to official figures. Capital gains tax is levied on the profit someone makes when they get rid or dispose of an asset they own which has seen its value raised. It should be noted it is the financial gain someone makes from the new value which is taxed and not the amount made from disposing of it. Disposing of an asset can include selling it, swapping it for something else, or giving it away as a gift to someone else. As it stands, capital gains tax is taxed at 20% on most assets, which means it would need to be doubled to match the 40% income tax rate. Speaking to The Telegraph, a Labour spokesperson said the party currently had plans to hike capital gains tax. Earlier this week, Mr. Starmer published his records, which revealed that he paid £23,980 in capital gains tax last year after earning money from his share in the sale of a house. March 24, the opposition leader confirmed the party would outline its fiscal strategy closer to the next general election. He said, in relation to tax, obviously we will set out our position as we go into an election. In the end, that goes back to the point I made about the choices that are made. When this government has had to raise taxes, it has always gone for the same people, which is working people, and I think that is now writ large. In relation to what we have seen in the last 24 hours. Speaking to the BBC, Yvetter Cooper MP did not deny a potential capital gains tax increase to match the income tax threshold. Referring to Ms. Rayner's tweet, Ms. Cooper explained, the point that Angela is making is a broader one, about the way in which the Conservatives have always ended up cutting the taxes for those who were on the highest income at a time, when everybody else is ending up being squeezed, and everybody else is ending up paying more, and I just think that's not fair.